Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This is Samia Habib from Eurolink. I am here to host this live session. Please let me know in the comment section, am I audible or not? All right. I think everyone is hearing me clearly. So I am giving the floor to the Isha Sehgal. Please introduce yourself to our audience and our staffs.
Great. So thank you, Eurolink, for having Vally College over for the live and interacting with potential and prospective students from Bangladesh. So, hello, everyone, whoever is viewing right now. I am Isha, as you can see on the screen, and I represent Vally College in South Asia. Bangladesh, obviously, one of the markets that I look after. Well, Valley College, we can talk about in detail as we further into the live session with Samia here. And to introduce, so we are a public college located in the Calgary downtown, and we offer all the mainstream programs like business, 2 year diplomas in various specializations, and then postgraduate options in technology, for example, data analytics, cybersecurity. We have health options as well, and moving to the further media related entertainment arts. So we'll talk about the details as Samia and I will interact further into the session.
Thank you, Isha, for discussing the today's topic. All the candidates who are going to apply to Vally College, waiting to know the processing details. Will you please explain a little bit?
So, considering Bow Valley College is in huge demand, I would say the processing times average are 3 to 4 weeks as we try to keep it as minimum as possible. And currently, the intakes, those are open right now, are for September 24. And for some programs, we are open for January 24 as well. So for those of you who are looking for um, diplomas, advanced diplomas, those are for, in fact, working professionals. I would say you can come and apply as soon as first January 24. And all other programs are open for September 24, which I had mentioned earlier.
Okay, thank you, Isha. That is really nice of you, and the processing time is really fast, I'd say. And there are some people who are preparing for language proficiency test, and I want you to suggest them what are the next step for the admission at Valley College.
Well, that's great to know. There are students, pursuing and particularly looking forward to coming to Calgary City. And of course, BVC being one of the best options. In fact, you can consider BVC a good option because that's the only public college in Calgary City and located in downtown, as I have said. Now, the process would be as you apply through Eurolink. They are one of our authorized partners, agent partners here in Bangladesh, in Dhaka city. And once you have applied, you wait until the offer of admission, that is requesting the confirmation deposit. You will be issued the offer of admission within the turnaround time, and once you have confirmed your seat, then you are expected to make the deposit remaining amount of either 1 semester or 1 year, depending on as your counselor suggests according to your profile. And you finally go forth with the process of visa application.
Okay. Uh, Do you have any question, guys? If you have any question, please ask in the comment section. Okay, Muhammad Din Islam asked a question. Can I work as a part-time employee when I am studying at Calgary?
Absolutely. Thank you for your question, Mohammed in Islam. I mean, this definitely poses a curiosity in terms of current scenario, in terms of will the students, with, especially when they are coming with, average mid-senior level of experience, can they work while they are studying as well? Yes, you can. Although during your study tenure, you will be allowed to work only 20 hours per week because you are targeting the 24 intakes. So the unlimited time, whatever that was, has been restricted only till 31st December this year. So moving forward, you can only do 20 hours per week. But yes, and while we are talking about the part-time job opportunities, I would like to tell you the scenario in Calgary downtown in terms of part-time job opportunities. So, guys, don't be worried in terms of um, finding work while you are studying, because right in the downtown gives you access to immediate various places, for example cafeterias, malls, government complexes, and then Calgary Public Library. That's a huge infrastructure right across the Valley College campus in the downtown, so where you can work part-time as well. Yeah, I see there's
Okay, that's really
another
great.
question.
Okay, there is another comment from Srujon Mia. I have an IELTS overall score of 6 and my lowest band score is also 6. So, can I apply for Vally College for a bachelor degree?
Well, thank you, Shojon, for your question. And you would be happy to know that yes, we accept overall six with no band less than six in individual module for almost all of our programs. But we do not offer bachelors. So we have diplomas, postgraduate programs. So perhaps if you are looking for pathways like 2 years bachelor's at Valley College, and then you want to, open your scope to maybe I'll go for a bachelor's after 2 years directly into third year if you scored well according to that university, or you would want to work for 6 months, take a break like semester break, and then resume bachelor's, because that will open another opportunity to work for you. So perhaps that you can check out at BVC, Bow Valley College. So not bachelor's exactly that we offer at BVC.
Okay, thank you, Isha, for answering our students. Isha, please tell me why Bangladeshi students should apply to the Boveli College instead of any other institute in the Canada. There are
Well,
numerous institutes, as you know, right?
absolutely. So I think not particularly for Bangladesh, I would say generally seeing, and then I'll come to specifically Bangladeshi students as well. But as of now, generally seeing that because of the saturation that is coming in other top cities. See, Calgary is one of the top four cities in Canada. Uh, it is the fourth largest city in Canada geographically, but there are other cities which are becoming saturated in terms of immigration. So students are facing challenges with the part-time jobs, with the housing situations, the accommodations. So we suggest
Right.
that at least during your student journey, you should target a place, or where you'll be able to comfortably study well and survive based on the part-time opportunities as well. And then by all means, you can work wherever you wish to. And I'm sure, depending on, again, the statistics, according to the industrial analysis, Calgary is, guys, you would be happy to know, Calgary is known to have second highest number of head offices in Canada after Toronto. So, with the less
Right.
population, you're getting less competition, and then you are um, finding the job at a better pace. And now coming to Bangladeshi population, so I would say you would not find as an isolated place Calgary to be, because we do have uh, enough strong strength of Bangladeshi students in the sister cities. There are like Calgary, Edmonton corridor, where you will be able to find a South Asian as a whole, but strong Bangladeshi community as well.
Okay. There is a comment from Mehdi Hassan Nibir. I have MOI. Can I apply for master's program?
Well, thanks again for the question. So, MOI, yes, we accept MOI at Vally College. You would be glad to know that. However, you should know that masters are not offered at colleges. Masters are only offered at universities. Okay, so at colleges, you will be able to find the postgraduate options, which further you can avail the postgraduate work permit after finishing that postgrad program, and you can work for a year. And depending on that, you can perhaps look forward to apply for masters if you are going to apply based on the experience that you will hold in Canada. But depending on what masters you're looking for, I may be able to suggest you the postgrad options that we have.
Okay, Mehdi, I hope you got your answer. And there is another important query is that tuition fees and the scholarship opportunities of Vally College.
Right. So good to know. You would be again happy to know that tuition fee for Bow Valley College is also very competitive in terms of comparison with other
Mm-hmm.
institutions. That will be for a 2 year diploma. Average tuition fee is 15,000 Canadian dollars, and if you're going to come for, let's say, legal assistant diploma or business, is also 16,000, or health related or psychology related diplomas, they'll cost you even lesser than 15,000 for a year. But for postgraduate, you will see that average is a little higher, which is 25,000 Canadian dollars. But I would like to say and emphasize very clearly that Bovali College ensures that all of our programs are with work integrated into learning. 100% of our programs offer the work integrated into learning. Some of the programs, for example, I see one of the questions from Azizul Ahmed, that he would like to study analytics in
Mm-hmm.
our college with a certain GPA. I believe if this GPA is out of 4, this is totally fine. And you will find that for the analytics program on our college website, that all of our students who have completed the program from Bow Valley College have been placed. So it's all on the website. Once you guys will visit data analytics and management, it's written after completing the program, it is 100% placement rate. And during the
Isha,
program,
I would like to interrupt on this. Could you please clear the CGPA requirement, because there are some universities in our country who has under 3 out of 4 CGPA, but the problem is the university requirement is quite high. Ask for, or institute requirement is quite high for postgrad program, like they ask for 3 out of 4. And the back university united sorry, the north south university, their percentage requirement is quite high. They the 2.50 or 2.60 is above more, 60%, I would say. So, do you think they are eligible to apply in Valley College for
Yeah,
postgrad program?
so that's where the difference comes in because the universities, those you are listing or just
Mm-hmm.
named, perhaps they are looking for certain majors in the degrees that students are coming with. But what we are looking for, like making students ready to become the part of the workforce in Calgary City as soon as they graduate. Okay, so which is why our requirements are minimum 50% aggregate they should have overall, and they will be, well, qualified is one thing because offers are issued on first applied, first admitted basis. So, which is why we recommend with minimum aggregate of 50% overall, students should apply quite in advance, for example, 9 months or 10 months in advance for September 24.
Okay, that's really great. So you are telling that whoever 50% mark in their bachelor program, they are eligible to apply for postgrad programs in Valley College, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you so much for clarifying this cost. We have another question from Arif Islam, Arif Islam. Uh, he is asking that is it so costly to live at Calgary?
Well, Arif, I'm glad that you asked that question because that is something that needs to be highlighted. Another important aspect amidst the rising uproar of inflation in Canada overall. So in Calgary, particularly, or if we talk about Alberta, let's talk about provincial level here. So for Alberta, there is no provincial tax. Okay, so federal tax is 5%, and there is no provincial tax for Alberta. Whereas in other top two provinces, I'm sure you would be knowing the ones I am referring to, where maximum number of students go. So they have a provincial tax of 7% and 8%. So that actually come up to total of 12%, 13%. Whereas in Calgary, it just applies to 5%. And in addition to no provincial tax, the medical insurance as a student will be paid on behalf of you by the government. So that is also something that you will save on.
I hope, guys, this is the golden opportunity for you to study in Calgary State. Another question from Khalid bin Walid. I have IELTS 6.5 and my HSC result is 5. How much scholarship I can get from bachelor program? He's
Again,
asking for
Khalid,
scholarship basically.
yes, I see that. And he is more like for bachelors. So, Khalid, I would say both the things that first of all, we do not accept IELTS with uh, any band of less than six. So, since you have is um, well, he hasn't mentioned individual band that like the overall is 6.5. That depends what is
Right.
your individual score, right? Although I'm not sure what is HSC result as 5. 5 is as if like complete GPA as he has gotten the 100% score.
Yes, 5 out of 5
I see. Well,
CGPA.
that is great.
Yes.
And I can assume that you would be having more than six in every IELTS band then. Then I would say, so if you're particularly looking for bachelors, I'll not be the right person to suggest you because Valley College, as I have mentioned earlier, we do not offer any bachelor's degrees. In case you're looking for a transfer pathways, that is something I can help you with. We do have 2-year diplomas, which can lead you to certain universities, which we have pathways as the university transfer pathways.
Okay, Isha, moving to the next part, or the most weighted question. Uh, for Valley College, how many time they takes for issuing LOA or the letter of acceptance for diploma, both the diploma and advanced diploma program, or whatever you say, undergraduate program or postgraduate program.
I believe that was the first question from where we started. The turnaround
Yes,
time.
but it's okay, but our student have this question, so can we repeat the
Oh,
processing
sure. So
time for LOA?
the turnaround time at Vally College is average 3 to 4 weeks, I would say. But currently, or due to certain factors, it can go up and down. But then we do try to prioritize in terms of the market diversity market, as Canada is aiming to achieve at the moment.
Okay. Okay, Azizul Ahmed Oshar have asked us, is it possible to apply in bachelor program within 3 years study gap? Actually, Boveli College doesn't have any bachelor program as Isha described earlier, but you can apply for diploma program. Isha, would you like to suggest some diploma program for him?
Well, that would depend as well what program in bachelor's also you were looking for. If it is a business related, then we do have 2 year business administration, and you can specialize in 8 different majors, and you don't even have to decide before applying. All right, and then there are, if you were looking for BTech programs, then we do have 2 years IT and software development. uh, if you were looking for, let's say, health related, then we have had pharmacy technician, therapy assistant. Okay. So that's that. The second part of the question is, you have said with 3 year study gap. Yes. So in Alberta, that's the thing. We are more immigration focused. So it's well if you are coming to apply with little or some extent experience, because that'll totally contribute to the credits that you will be sitting with in the interview after completing the program. And yeah, that will give you an advantage even in the class, the to enhance the composition of the class.
Okay, Isha, let's clear the study gap for our student. After completing 12th grade, how many years or how many study gap will you suggest to accept, or how many time it will acceptable for Boveli College for diploma program?
We do not really have any limit on the academic gap. So students can come with as high as 5 7 years of experience as well. From Bangladesh, we have had students getting visas with 10 years of experience as well, because it's a province
Okay.
that is Alberta they're applying for, and Alberta always welcomes the work experience holders.
Okay, it is really a golden opportunity for our student, and I want to know that if someone doesn't have any job experience, are they allowed to apply for diploma program after a certain period of year gap, like 3 or 4 years?
Well, in that case, of course, they will be, they'll have a little, challenge in terms of justifying with the visa in the statement of purpose. But as long as they are able to do that, and they can justify the relevance of after a gap, or if it was a genuine reason, let's say medical reasons, right, or family emergency, that's I
Right,
believe
exactly.
on some level understandable. But of course, that's the decision of a visa officer to finally decide, as long as it's properly justified. um, yeah, I would say so. It's not really a no per se.
Okay, thank you, Isha, for clarifying this question. There is another question from Hassan Nahid. What is the IELTS requirements to study advanced game development in Valley College?
Well, I'm so glad, Hassan, that you have asked this question because trust me, a lot of students come and apply for these set of programs like 3D animation and modeling or VFX or game development from Bangladesh. And we have had great portfolios for these programs. So, coming to your question, IELTS requirement for this program is simple as basic, six overall with no band less than six. Just to highlight two more things that we require. One is, of course, IELTS that you have asked. Second thing is your scores in your high school or graduation, whatever you have done last, which will be overall 50%. And in your high school, in English should have 50 above. And the third thing that we need is the portfolio. So that is a must. I hope you have the portfolio for the program that you are looking for.
I hope, Hassan, you got your answer. If you have a portfolio, you can apply for this program. No problem at all. You will get the admission. Okay. Isha, could you please describe the tuition deposit before getting visa or after getting a conditional offer letter? Is there any tuition deposit at Boville College?
We do have a minimum amount of 1,500 Canadian dollars. We ask
Okay.
for to confirm the seat, and we give the students about 2 weeks, or they can ask for a one-time extension as well, just in case if they are facing any difficulty, but also that is considered on case-to-case basis. The students need not to worry that they'll if they miss a chance they'll not get at all. So yeah, we do give fair enough time for the student to deposit that. And yeah, after that, whatever the remaining balance for the first year tuition the student wishes to deposit, apart from the GIC, they can do so before applying for the visa.
Okay. What about the refund policy? If they got refused from VFS or the Canadian embassy, what are the procedure of getting back their tuition fee from Boville College?
So we do the refunds only in case of visa refusals. So if the student has gotten a visa refusal, you have to submit the visa refusal letter before the intake start date and or class start date. And then we will even refund your 1,500 confirmation deposit amount. In no other circumstances we refund the amount.
Okay, is there any admission charge or admission processing fee that
Application
are
fee
going to
for
deduct from the tuition deposit?
the tuition deposit, I mean, not, once a confirmation deposit is done, then it is moving forward. But the process starts with the application process. So application fee is 140 Canadian dollars
Okay.
for Valley College.
All right. Um, there are a question from Tabler Abu Hanif. How much scholarship Boveli College offers for master's program? Okay, Isha, already we have answered this question, but I think he missed the answer. Would you like to repeat the question?
Oh, well, I mean, it's simple. So, Abu Hanif, we do not offer any master's degrees. Masters are only offered at universities. So, accordingly, I think you should check out at universities what scholarships they would offer.
Hmm, is he eligible for any other postgrad program? We can suggest him.
That would depend. I mean, masters, what is exactly he's looking? He did not say anything in specific. right? Health, tech,
Right.
business.
But I think we can suggest him some postgrad program from business department and as well as from the science department.
Well, that would depend, of course. I mean, if they are having a business degree in bachelor's, only then we can suggest like data analytics or data management, right?
Right. And what about the if he completed a bachelor in business administration, uh, what do we suggest for postgrad for himself?
That again would depend if he's having an experience related to mid senior level experience, then they can go
Mm-hmm.
for data analytics. But generally, students go for simply digital marketing after. Uh, Considering, I am just assuming his username was also traveler, so he might
Mm-hmm.
utilize digital marketing in his studies.
Okay. Uh, I would like to ask our audience, are you guys have any question? I think everyone is clear about the admission and the requirement or the program availability of Vally College. But still, if you have any query about admission related or the program availability, you can ask Isha, or you can ask me anytime. I'm available. Okay.
All right, then. I think it's a wrap. So we can wrap up the
Yeah.
session. Thank you,
Mhm.
everyone.
We are in the end age of the live session, and I would like to announce our next event that we are going to arrange two more event with Isha Sehgal. Isha, you have discussed that you are going to arrange a virtual meeting from your place, and our student can directly join that session and ask you directly on online whatever they have uh, confused about the admission, or they can assess their profile from you.
Absolutely. I would be happy to organize that. So all the questions who, put forth today, you guys, if you have specific, like you want to come forward with your profiles, so stay in touch with Eurolink, and I will set a time for a particular, date, and, particular for 30 minutes or so, and I will answer all your queries individually on a Zoom session. Okay, let's have, I mean, I
Okay.
would be happy to organize a webinar as a follow up to this today's live. As I'm sure this was more like introducing you to the brand Vally College. And once we move forward, I'd be happy to meet individually on one in the Zoom session following this. So, looking forward to all the questions coming.
Thank you, Isha. And another good news is Isha is going to visit Bangladesh very soon, and we are going to arrange a spot assessment in our office at Eurolink. And you guys have the opportunity to meet Isha directly, and um, you can discuss your admission related question directly to Isha. And for further information and more if you have any question, I'm available Saturday to Thursday at Eurolink from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Isha will be coming soon. We are going to announce the date very soon on our social handles. Please keep your eye on our social medias, YouTube channel, Facebook, and LinkedIn. You will get the date and time over there. This is all about today's session, and I would end up this session right now. Isha, you can leave. And one more thing I would like to announce that we don't have any service charge or any um, file opening charge for Canada processing or admission for Vally College. So you guys can provide your profile, or you can visit our office directly. You can get admission through us. We don't have any service charge, so easily you can process your file very fast and get admitted to Vally College.
Great. Thank you, Eurolink. I see there are a lot of questions in the comment section. Guys, you'll have to excuse us for today, but I'll really anticipate you joining for the Zoom live. Stay tuned with Valley College or myself through the LinkedIn or Eurolink on their social handles, as Samya has mentioned, for getting answers to your queries. There's still time. You can apply for September 24 by all means. It's just that you have to apply as early as possible. All right.
Thank you,
Great.
Isha. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for being with Eurolink. Allah Hafiz.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.